Let's back this up a little bit, see if you can get the whole picture. This is a repair, and actually would be a reglaze, and it has all of these little decorations on here. See, like this. Okay, now there's two approaches to take for something like this. I could either cut a piece of cardboard the same size as this window and make little cutouts for these to set into, so when I glaze the other side I'm not busting the glass, because this isn't, this isn't steel, this is leaded glass. So brushing in the glazing compound under the lead, it would flex this and probably break the glass. So the easiest thing to do, at least for me, is we'll cut these off with a Dremel, which really isn't hard. Okay, and then I can solder them back on when I'm all done, because they're really just soldered on in a couple of places. See? So I'll do that on the entire window to cut them all off. But the reason I wanted to make this video is that I'm going to move the camera a little bit so you can see a little better. And sorry about the glare, if we get any. So it's broken here. Okay. But also, let's get this camera a little bit better positioned. Now, sorry about the glare, but this is what happened, is that sometime in the past, somebody repaired this, and they did this, because even though the lead is nice and soft, and you can bend it back, okay, you can bend it back and slip a piece of glass in, but it really mangles the crap out. Now this I can straighten out. I have to take this out, take this out, take the glass out, in fact, and then take the glass out of here and straighten this out with a fid, a latkin, one of these. Smooth it down. Put something else in there besides glass and smooth it back out. But turn it back over, because I don't know what they used in here, plaster Paris or something. It's not even, they didn't even get it all, to get the glass all the way in. It's just, this is what I call a Mickey Mouse repair. Okay, it's more of a butcher than it is a repair. So the other thing that they did, let me get a different camera angle. The other thing that they did, okay, is that, so this must have been busted and this was busted. Look at this. See this? That's not a repair. That's really what I call butchered. Alright? Somebody probably paid a lot of money for them, see? So, yeah, I've got a lot of repair work to do on this, and they have two. Now, I've already done the easy one, so to speak. Okay, that can be fixed. Most of the lead on here is viable. I have a little bit of this type of lead that I can replace this with new, but with a simple, what I call like a simple reglaze. Okay, so I'm using a blade like this. It's thin, retractable, right? And the point is to get up underneath the cane with a thin blade. And I use these because the blade can be bent. okay, to get up underneath the cane to scrape out the old glazing compound, the old cement, if you will. It turns to, you know, after about 100 years, it can turn to dust. And the lead can still be viable, but the seal is gone. Okay? Back this off again. Yeah, because the seal is gone. The glazing compound, the cement has turned to powder. So you can scrape that out and reglaze. See, and with a thin blade like this, you can use it to lift up the lead slightly, scrape out all the old glazing compound, both sides, and reglaze it. Okay, without having to totally recame the window. And I know folks are going to go, well, I'll just take it apart and put it back together. Well, that's not going to happen. It's really not in the client's budget. Okay. And sometimes you have to do things within the client's budget. And I also have to put a new edge on. This thing was really, really tight in the frame. And probably a lot of it has to do with how much it was mangled down here. Because I don't know what they used in here. Plaster of Paris. I use plaster of Paris for whiting. It's basically the same thing. It's a dry absorbent. But see how you can lift the lid up slightly? You don't want to use something thick to do this, because you can jam the blade up in there, okay, and then break the glass, which is counterproductive. Alright? Counterproductive. So, see? And when you're trying to reglaze something like this, you don't jam the blade in as hard as you can. You want to do a couple of passes if necessary. Just scrape it out a little bit at a time. So yeah, I have my job cut out for me, but this is having to deal with something that's been mangled, alright, and I need to be able to fix that. This isn't a problem. This really isn't a problem. It can take a little bit longer than the first one, but that's okay. Okay, satisfied customers are, you know, educated consumers are my best customers. So thank you